We now transition from Act 2, the Shang Tsung investigation arc, to Act 3. I'm not sure what to call this arc. I asked my fans about this. Story starts to become bad. Bro thinks he's Hanzo. Reptiles gone, we can go home now.
By the gods, it's true.
But a lot of you all agree that a lot of betrayals happen, and a lot of reveals happen. So I like the name. Revelations. The gang from the previous chapter explained the events of chapter 4, 5, 6 and 7 to Liu Kang, and he ponders what to do next with Geras.
You witnessed how I rewrote history. I gave the sorcerers meaningless lives.
Geras discovers a mysterious benefactor that has been helping Shang Tsung and Quan Chi.
Who is she?
And somehow the benefactor is able to obscure their identity from the hourglass.
Who is she?
Okay, they can still identify the gender somehow, but aren't able to see the big fat Kronika face, I guess. It's here the game gives me the best news ever.
Is it Kronika? Somehow resurrected?
Impossible. Titans once destroyed cannot be revived.
Oh, okay.
It's not Kronika. Hooray. 10 out of 10 story mode. However, if it's not Kronika behind all of this, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. They continue to discuss.
Someone else must have survived the previous timeline. Someone with a vendetta against me.
This is honestly quite an interesting mystery, and I had 2 theories about this when playing the game.
So, I've been thinking, after what Geras said, if that's not Kronika, then who is that? And Liu Kang also stated the fact that someone else survived from the last timeline and came here. So I have 2 theories. Number 1, it turns out Geras was like the villain all along. But I don't think that makes sense, because why would Geras warn Liu Kang? He's telling him all about Shang Tsung and Quan Chi and the mysterious lady who's helping out. So that leads to theory number 2. It's Cetrion, and she's pretending to be Kronika.
Theory crafting in the early days of who this mysterious benefactor was pretty fun, and it doesn't involve anything with multiverses. That would be stupid. Liu Kang then calls upon the Lin Kuei for their next mission. What is this sitting position, Kuei Liang? Get your fucking feet off the chair.
Are you a child?
Chapter 8. Sub-Zero.
2 brothers.
Bihan asks how much longer they have to wait. Kuei Liang says to be patient. And Thomas says,
Father would advise us to wait without protest.
Then Bihan says, shut the fuck up, you whiny ass bitch, I'm the boss of the Lin Kuei, what are you going to do about it? Twink. Okay, he doesn't actually say that, but close enough. He then pretty much disowns his brother.
Father may have taken you in, but your blood will never be Lin Kuei.
Damn. This is some pretty harsh family drama happening here. And this all started from Bihan saying,
Are we there yet?
Anyways, let's break it down. Smoke. Okay, I know this is a bit early for this, but there's 2 reasons as to why I'm doing this now. 1. I'm going to thoroughly analyze 3 other characters in the next chapter, so I felt like talking about Smoke here would feel less clustered in the next chapter. 2. Nothing else really happens to this character. Bihan disowns him, but later on, Kuei Liang reassures that he is his brother. That's it. That's all the characterization he gets. They gave Thomas more character development in the intro dialogues. He's a pretty chill dude with most of the cast.
Greetings to the Shaolin's newest master.
Please, Tomas, you're embarrassing me.
Shall we make this interesting? Name the stakes.
That's easy. I want the hat.
My vision of the future is hazy.
Is that because it's filled with smoke?
He's a fan of Johnny Cage.
Win and you'll get a speaking part in my next movie.
That would be amazing, Johnny.
He was mentored by Sector.
Today, the student becomes the master.
You will not best me, Tomas.
Pretty cool stuff. Sure would be awesome if we got to see any of this in the story mode. I'm surprised just how little relevancy he gets. A grand return of a beloved character. Has a huge change from his previous counterparts. And is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
I'm sorry.
And he gets scraps. Was Yuri Lowenthal too busy screaming and moaning in Spider-Man 2 or something? I want to like this character, but there's just nothing to latch onto. Other than his face, I guess. Raiden and Kung Lao show up to escort the brothers to Liu Kang. Now I am going to go on a very weird tangent.
Again with this?
And it's about Kung Lao's outfit. There's a consistent pattern that Kung Lao, Johnny, and Kenshi share. There are 2 types of outfits they'll wear. The first one is their formal wear. This is what they wear when they are in a more conventional setting. It's what they wear when they are not expected to fight. The second outfit is their combat suit. This is what they wear when they are on missions, where they expect fighting to take place. In this scene here, Kung Lao is wearing his formal wear, which makes sense here. However, this tangent I just went through will come into play way later on, so keep this in the back of your mind. Teacher Sonic will be quizzing you later on. They then go to Liu Kang. Liu Kang somehow located Shang Tsung, and so he sends the Lin Kuei to capture him. A small criticism I want to bring up is that I think it would have been better if this mission and the one in chapter 4 happened simultaneously. When the trio get captured in chapter 4, we then cut to the Lin Kuei in their mission. I think this would have been better than the Lin Kuei waiting and doing nothing for 5 chapters.
How long are we expected to linger?
Raiden and Kung Lao want to join the mission, but Bi-Han tells them to fuck off, and Qi Liang explains it more nicely.
We're trained differently. It takes years to master our ways.
This line is going to age so badly. Then Liu Kang gives something to do for Raiden, Kung Lao, and everyone else they gathered in chapter 7.
Go to the Wuxi. The monks must prepare you for war.
This line is also going to age badly. We head to the Ying Fortress.
Victory will bring us glory.
Glory? We fight for duty. We must honor his vision, Bi-Han. Our clan doesn't govern.
They infiltrate the base by climbing a wall, and Smoke can fly now.
I fly now?
Then they get ambushed by
Megan! Yeah!
I thought you can fly.
I fly now!
You just took it like that? Oh, hi, Serena. Hi, girl.
As a boy, I heard tales of battles against your kind. I had
Shoulder cracking.
ones.
All Earthrealmers will soon know of Eternus. My realm starves, and it's coming.
Then they fight. The Ying Fortress is a nice snowy stage. I don't have much else to say about this place. You defeat Megan and your girlfriend. Then Ermac shows up Zack Snyder style and completely demolishes the Lin Kuei. Oh, never mind. I guess it's my fault for thinking just how strong he was in chapter 6. Then we get to test your might. Okay, look. I don't care how strong and sexy Bi-Han's biceps are. Ermac can toss people, toss trees, and toss boulders. You are not beating that Iceman. Also, what the fuck is Scorpion doing the whole time when your arms are being pulled off? Bi-Han uses his strong alpha biceps to break Ermac's hold. Then they fight. Nitara is Ermac's Kamiya fighter, so she currently is only pretending to be defeated.
Win the least.
Bi-Han wins. Then Scorpion and Smoke group up.
You're both unharmed?
You see that? Right there. This is the only time we are ever going to get Bi-Han being a nice, caring, loving brother. Bi-Han stands better hang this on your wall and cherish it, cause it's the only crumbs you're ever getting from this character. They continue their espionage. That's a cool move, but very unnecessary. You're supposed to be on a stealth mission. Why are you using such a loud move?
Continue working. I must oversee production of the remaining things. I must oversee production of the remaining. I must oversee production of the remaining things.
Shut the fuck up!
They see that multiple Soul Stealer devices have been constructed. Sub-Zero and Scorpion follow Quan Chi, and Warner Bros. Just ran out of money to pay Yuri Lowenthal.
You just threw it away!
So Sub-Zero tells Smoke to stay and do nothing for the next 2 chapters.
You know, literally can pull him over, you know. Scorpion, you can just get over here.
Then someone approaches.
Hide in the money pile. They're standing right in front of him. Come on.
You guys are terrible at stealth. Shang Tsung literally saw you. He's literally just holding back his laughter because of how bad you guys are.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as shit.
It takes years to master our ways.
Then Sub-Zero and Scorpion bum rush the Deadly Alliance. Seriously, you guys are professional assassins who have been trying to be stealthful the whole time. And now you decide to pull a Leroy Jenkins?
It takes years to master our ways.
There were like 6 other people in the room. What were you thinking? Was this maneuver so advanced that Raiden and Kung Lao couldn't join?
You would only hinder the effort.
They have a fight. Wow.
Wow.
That back kick is really peculiar. This must be the years of training you were talking about.
Ah, the Lin Kuei. We have been expecting you.
Of course they've been expecting them with how loud and obvious they've been throughout this mission. Then they fight. This is the treasure chamber. And it's unironically the worst stage in the game. That's not to say it's bad. There's cool gold accessories all around. It's just when compared to all the other awesome stages, it feels a bit more lackluster.
What I can offer you, you won't decline.
Unless it's your surrender, I am not.
I love Shang Tsung's expression here. They beat them both. Then Sub-Zero tries to behead Shang Tsung, but gets interrupted by General Shao's soldiers. You could have totally swung that axe and ended their buddy. They have a fight. And the Lin Kuei brothers fucking lose.
This is unprecedented.
The protectors of Earthrealm, that fire god Liu Kang handcrafted himself, lose to a couple of grunts.
Incompetent.
Sub-Zero just defeated Ermac, the being with thousands of souls. How Chad are the soldiers to be stronger than that? Mr. Shell, demote Reiko, and promote these Chads to your second in command.
His amulet gave him an unfair.
You have failed at stealth, failed to capture the villains, and you lost to some goons.
The Goon Squad!
I retract what I said in my chapter 4 video. Liu Kang was right to send Kung Lao, Johnny and Kenshi on that mission. Cause the Lin Kuei suck ass.
It takes years to master our way.
Shang Tsung then provides Sub-Zero an offer he cannot refuse. And that's pretty much chapter 8. It was kind of a rare chapter, and I think it'll feel more complete once I combine it with chapter 9. The only compliment I think I can give for this chapter is that I currently do kind of like Bihan. He's this annoyed man who is forced to do mediocre tasks for Liu Kang, and he begrudgingly puts up with it his entire life. And now that Liu Kang has finally sent him out on a real mission, he's excited and thrilled.
After our years of idleness, it pleases me to again face combat.
And whenever his brothers tell him to calm down, he scolds them. Bihan finally feels truly alive for once, and he isn't going to let his brothers bring him down. And the best part about Bihan is that he's actually a good guy, which makes his motives here all the more interesting. Yeah. I'm sure you all can now understand why I said this compliment here instead of the next chapter.
It takes years to master our way.
Of that water.
My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out. Speed, I'm watching this stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as shit.